Hello, good morning. I am home for the second day in a row. Well, actually, I've been off for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, yesterday, Tuesday, today. And so I thought yesterday I had the idea to just film long little snippets of my day, which then ended at like 11. But today I thought I would talk to you as well and then see what I can put together to make a little vlog video thingy. And I thought it would be nice to do a little face-to-face. I'm wearing the same sweater as yesterday, and I actually, if you can see this right here, I still have some glitter vinyl on there. So yeah, perfect. I definitely am not the fashion YouTuber. My plans for today, and I showed them in the little clip earlier, my sons have some white elephants and secret Santas, so we ordered angoules. We ordered some platinum preppies in the medium width because teenagers and children might not like using the thinner nibs. I feel like they're more prone to scratching and not having the best experience. So I am trying to transform these preppies into eyedropper filler pens, and then we're gonna fill them, or I am going to fill them with Noodler's Black Light. No, it's called, what is it called? Blue Ghost, which is an invisible ink that becomes visible under black light. And so I ordered some black light flashlights, and then we're gonna give away an eyedropper pen with a flashlight that is filled with the Blue Ghost. And I think that's a cool white elephant gift. It's not something that you need, but it's also something that you can use and have fun with. So that's what I want to do today. And then a couple friends of mine and we did a 12 days of Christmas gift exchange thingy. So each one of us made 2 6 days, and so we swapped them around, which then meant that everyone has 12 and 6 from the 2 other friends, if that makes sense. We thought that was quite doable. The only thing was that when you talk about it and then you forget, then you start making 12 packages, and they were like, oh, I guess I was only supposed to make 6. And then these ink samples were included in mine today. So I want to make a little spread in my creative journal, and I already put something in here from day 1, and I also think I filmed along, so you can watch that as well. And then we'll see how far that gets me into the day, because I want to prep food early. And what else? I maybe want to film a video for I still haven't really gotten my act together to film my 2022 lineup. I don't know. I'm not feeling it, and I want to see if when I get out all the stuff, maybe I feel differently about it. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. It's so good to be at home. I drove my kids to school today in the morning and yesterday as well, which they usually go to school, but it's raining, so it's really awesome that I was able to be home to drive them, because they usually use their skateboards. And since we live in California and it's not raining like all the time, so the 2 weeks or the 1 week that it is raining, we just try to get by. We're not really equipped with actual shoes and rain gear. So it's pretty bad for my children to have to walk to school in the rain. Yeah, I'm a bad mom, I think. I guess I might be. I always am. It's fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Yeah, so these inks, I want to make a sample, and I think what I'm going to do instead of, this is just regular copy shop paper when I printed inserts that I made myself. So I had them, the insert file sent to them, and they printed it for me, but I never used these particular ones, so I used them in my junk journal. And I think what I'm going to do is just use some Tomoe River paper that I cut out of an old Hobonichi Weeks, and then I will sample those on there. And then I want to, I don't know, I also want to wrap some presents, but that sounds like a lot. I think my day's already over just talking about it. So I am drinking the tea in this London Starbucks Wish You Were Here mug. What is it called? You Are Here collection mug. I'm so sad that they don't continue those anymore because I really love the artwork that is on there. I think that's the best artwork they had. I will be very sad when this breaks. The other day my son made himself some tea, and I filled the cup with the hot water, and it made ding, and then the water started running around everywhere. It just broke right through in the middle. Two-piece cup. It was interesting. I mean, we have these marble, what are those called? Kitchen surfaces? I don't like at all. I would rather have wood, but what can you do? And so my son, who is the dishwasher expert, probably isn't as careful as he should be when he takes them out, or any of my kids aren't as careful, and so they might get a chip somewhere or just are pre-damaged, and then stuff like that happens. That's cool too, I guess. So how are you? How are you faring during Christmas time or December time? Doesn't really matter if you celebrate. It always feels, for me, December is a really weird time. Every time I think about making presents, which I did when my kids were younger, I told this story to my friends, but one year I was determined to hand make, so at that time, presents for all of my children. I had 3 at the time. I still have 3, so they were all born already. And I also think for my family members. And I don't know, I think it stressed me out so much that I got sick. And I couldn't. And ever since that time, every time I'm thinking about handmade Christmas presents, it stresses me out so much that I actually cannot make Christmas presents. I can make presents in August and then stash them away and pull them out. I haven't done that, but that would work, but not closer to December, like in November, when I'm thinking about, I could make pajama pants for my sons. Just the thought gives me so much anxiety that I cannot even start. Even if I had enough time, I just can't. So I'm trying not to. It doesn't work. So I'm also not sending any Christmas cards. I decided to do NaCoWriMo in February and just send mail to people that I care about then. So that takes that stress away, and that's how my December is. And I feel like my kids are, it's probably because doesn't seem to get out a coherent sentence that starts at the beginning and ends at the end. So I'm just like throwing sentence fragments at you. I think the reason why December usually is so hard is because of this winter solstice and it's so dark, and then this mood that we are in, I can see this with my whole family. It's not just me, and I guess it's probably you too, so I hope you're still holding up and making it through to the holidays. I hope you have the ability to take some time off and just relax and take a breather until it gets lighter outside again. That's really the hardest part, I think. When it's so dark that it never really gets light. And then being motivated, I really have a lot of problems to do anything during that time, just because that it's so dark. And I know that I should go outside and move my body. Yeah, in theory, I know all this. In practice, not so much. So in my 12 days of Christmas, and I showed it earlier, I had this pu'er tea. And I have to do some research what pu'er tea actually is, because it looked very much like black tea to me. So what the difference between pu'er and regular black tea is, I don't know that. That is coffee flavored, and so I made a cup and to try it. And it's actually pretty good. It tastes, it smells like Irish cream-ish. So yeah, it's drinkable and it's actually pretty good. And then I put some oat milk in. Ever since I visited London as a student, I did this not as a joke. I just tried it, and it was so good. At breakfast time, I would drink some black tea there in the hotel and then put some milk in it because everybody did. So I did too. And I really like it. So ever since that time, I am drinking my black teas with milk, a little bit of milk. And I guess you saw what it looked like. And I actually haven't even talked about that or shared anywhere, but I have a knitting project that is this close to being finished. It's a shawl that I started in summer of 2019. And I'm just doing the edging. That is an I-cord binding. If you know what that is, then it looks like a cord that you put around the edges of the shawl, and it looks really nice, especially since it's a yellow golden contrast color, and the shawl itself is pretty dark. It's a jeans blue and a gray, steel gray. So yeah, I can't wait to finish that, but I'm working tomorrow, so I have to get up at 4:20. So tonight I won't be able to stay up that late. So yeah, let's see. I'm only 3 more days to work this year, so that's good. And yeah, I think if you so the question is, do I film along all of the things that I do, or do I just share what I'm making? What do you think? And before I'm going to cut out and play some music or maybe talk voiceover later on in between, if I had the time in the future to make more videos like this, would you care to watch them? Or would you rather have videos filmed from the top? Let me know. I'm curious. Yeah, so you wanna watch or no? Let's see how much footage I get, I guess. Look at these people. Yeah, no, not people, cats. Let me put the camera back up here so I can talk to you. Hello. Guess what? I got my second half of the 12 Days of Christmas Christmas swap. That's what I just showed you. I haven't really filmed time lapses, so I don't know how well you can actually see them. And covering butts here. It's so cool to do these gift exchanges, and I'm actually really blessed to have people around me that do journaling, because I didn't have that before ever. So, also, I don't know if you saw me struggle with these with these dominant industries, which I think the name does not reveal that it is an ink company. I think of something else when I think of dominant industries. I don't know if your mind goes there, but mine sure does. So dominant industries, champagne gold, and the other one was chrome. I was not able to make them right with my dip pen, and I need to ask my friend Amy if she did or didn't, and what kind of dip pen she used, but mine is still stained, and my fingers are stained as well, so that is weird. But I also, while I was at the swatching game, swatched today's Diamine Inkvent ink, which is Red Robin, and it reminds me a lot of the Ancient Copper. Kannst du mal bitte hier kurz auf die Seite gehen? Let me check where it is. It's one of my favorite inks. Here. Well, it's darker. But I want to use this in here. I want to see when I write with it, like here. I probably need to grab the ink. Maybe I'm going to do that in a second, and write out a card for this as well, just so that I can see what it looks like and compare. But yeah, so my glass dip pens are a 3-pack from Amazon. They work. I have not needed a glass dip pen or felt like I wanted to write over an extended time with one. So for the swatching and the labeling, these totally work. But it's still stuck. The ink is still stuck into the crevices, the nooks, the things of the pen. Where did I put it now? Right here. And my microwave is telling me put my. Okay. I don't know if you can actually see that. See my thumb? Wow, awesome. Not sure if this is. But I feel. And I'm getting old. Oh yeah, it's really gray on the top, and I brushed it, and I need to figure out if there's something else that I need to do to clean it. But I do have 2 more, and so I just pulled out another one to work with this, because I didn't want to contaminate the other inks. I don't know what is in there. It smells very much like super glue. And maybe that's the reason why it didn't come off. So I need to chat with Amy, and maybe I'll check YouTube and see if I can find videos on those inks, because I'm curious to know what they are. And if I find something, I will link it in the description box below so you can check them out as well. But the other inks, it's really interesting is all 3 of those upper ones. Probably wouldn't pick them if I was looking at them on a website. That's why it's really interesting to swap samples with other people. looks like I'm dirty, but I think it's the light from above. I would have never picked them, but they are so cool, especially the Birmingham, Pennsylvania Fieldstone. Where is that? It is dark, and when you start writing with it, it is dark as well. And see how the ink color changed? Yeah, I need to put this in a pen, and I need to write on different papers because I'm just a nerd like that. So I'm gonna tip this into my journal later on, but I wanted to test the ghost thingy out now, and then I think what I'm going to do is cook. And I wanted to bake Lebkuchen on, yeah, I can't even say it in English. Lebkuchen vom Blech, because I need food. Comfort food for this kind of time. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that now. I'm not gonna film along, and I hear my cat climbing the tree again. Cats! I actually wanted to show you something, but now the next cat is walking right through my work surface. How amazing is that? So I added the ink to this, and I am not 100% sure if I did this correctly because the D-ring is now on the outside. Guess I'm going to watch another video before I'm even going to fill the next pen, but it's not coming out. I put some silicone grease that I have from my Twisbies on the what is it when you put it on? Oh, I know why the cat is here, because I have the the black light on, but I wanted to show you. So it is coming through the feed, and I'm able to write with it. But get off, get off, get off. Look at this. Not there. There. Isn't this like just the coolest? I hope the kids have so much fun with this. And especially if you have to make more than just one present, that is a great option. And this bottle will last me a long time, so we can actually do this again next year. This dude is completely like, he's sitting right here and he's looking, where's the light? Where's the light? Oh my God, it's right here. Wow. Let me check if I can. I am putting away my stuff, which takes forever. I don't know. I feel like I'm not having my life together today. It's 10:45. I'm cold and I feel like I haven't done anything yet. So just because I did something, I sampled ancient copper on these two. Here's a comparison. Oh wow, you can't even see this right now. So ancient copper is definitely darker than Red Robin, but I feel like they're the same ink family. I need to do a chromatography strip to see what the colors are in this ink. And then when you look at it on the coloring paper, this is what it looks like. It's redder. This is more browny, orangey. This has a more red tint. And unfortunately, it's not as, I mean, you can see the difference, but it's not as visible on camera, probably because of the light from overhead. So yeah, I like doing that kind of stuff so much. So yeah, glad I found this. And I'm so glad that there are samples that we can buy so we don't have to spend a lot of money. And I am definitely going to do this ink vent in 2022 if they have one again. That is so much fun. So in the time that I was not filming, I finished making the, well, we call it tomato sauce, but I think in Italy it would be called sauce bolognese sauce. Well, it's this is impossible meat with onions, carrots, celery, herbs, salt and pepper, and then 2 cans of tomato, fire roasted tomatoes. Get those from Trader Joe's, and then cooked. Did I say garlic? Garlic as well. And it tastes best when it's on the stove at a low heat for a while. So that's why I'm making it right now. And then tonight, it is 12 p.m. currently. Tonight, we will have spaghetti and tomato sauce. And then, so I melted some chocolate, and the way that I do this is I put chocolate chips in here, and then I put water in a pan, and then I put this in here, and then it melts. That's quite secure. I'm just gonna leave this in here before I clean it. And then I just put it on there and sprinkled some sprinkles on top, and now I can't wait to eat it. Let me show you my shawl that is almost finished, and then I think, even though it's only 1 p.m., I'm gonna stop this because I have so many videos and footage that I need to put together to make sense. So yeah. Oh my god, look who's sleeping on the couch. It's Maui. This is really a very great angle, don't you think? I keep it in this project bag. And I guess a cat did something to this, but there's not much left to do. So I am almost done. Only this much left, and then I need YouTube to show me how to connect this to here, and then I'm done. Isn't this so cool? I'm so excited, and it's the length that if I wanted to use this as a shawl, I could put it on like this, and then put it around like this, and like this. Isn't this cool? I love it. Alrighty, I'm just gonna take this now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fabulous time in the rest of December. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Until then, bye.